I was trying to gauge our relationship off other people's relationships, and you trying to base it off of other relationships as well. But like our pastor say, can we call his name? We probably call his name later. But like our pastor say, what builds one man's house
That's
will
good.
tear another man's house down.
That's good.
And you told me when we first started dating, or no, when we first got married. No, we was engaged. You like, hey,
But it was all so fast because you know it happened.
yeah,
So it's all that's all at the same time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You like you were the roaring lion trying to devour me. Anyway,
Devoured. Okay.
but bing.
Okay, the soundtrack or something like get us
Yeah,
some.
hit it, Megan.
You said hit it back.
Anyway, so like you were saying, uh, I can't expect you to be, like my mother, and so what's for us is for us, and we gotta build our house, you know,
Yeah.
our way. We gotta pick our own lane.
But I mean but is it a stretch to say that people won't bring their experiences though? Because I mean if you're in a relationship and specifically a marriage, you haven't had that experience personally, you've only had those examples around you. So while you're not those same people, is it okay to pattern after some of that? Do you think?
You gotta pick and choose.
Okay.
You gotta pick and choose what's gonna work for your marriage. You know, like me, expecting you to cook food every day, morning, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, no. You finna get this Slim Chickens, you finna get this Zaxby's, you finna get this, season 52, and you gonna go about your business now.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see, like, come on up. Not just Slim Chickens and Zaxby's. I need some Stony Rivers. I need all that. Yeah.
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 So, me hearing pots and pans rattling in the house, you might hear it every now and then. And you gotta be okay with the every now and then. But anyway.
I mean, well, I'll be okay with your every now and then, too.
First of all, move your finger. Second of all, let's not forget.
Because it goes both ways, right? When we want to empower the people to understand they have to work together.
People. On Saturdays and Sundays, that's when I cook. Because our kids.
It's the and. Hold on, let's talk. Because now you said I'm a teacher and I go to work now. And means both together. So, or means to choose. So, is it? That's the thing we do.
Listen. Okay.
I didn't know you said that on the podcast.
I make breakfast
on
Saturdays and or.
There you go.
Because my kids.
He makes it and or Sundays.
because our kids, cameras, everybody, people, our kids prefer.
Oh, did you just take a shot? I think it's just because when I was doing it all the time and you weren't, that they were so much younger, and so their taste buds weren't developed and everything like that. So like when you kind of just started way later in life, now they're like opinionated and everything, and they can just kind of talk about. I think that's what it was. Cause the breakfast started over here. We've been here what, 4 years, so I mean I don't know.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Today's Saturday, so
it's the 7th.
Either or. Did you cook this morning? So I'm gonna get it in the morning.
I was at work.
So how you work every Saturday?
Not every Saturday.
So how do you do or?
Did I work late? I did work late. Let's move on, baby, because I am losing my points.
Bada bing, how you said? All right. This is what you people been working this Saturday for the last 2 years. Well, that was a good recap of us going down memory lane to kind of share ours.
Yeah. You won that battle.
Like most battles, but okay.
You do win because I just give up. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna win. That's gonna be my thing. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be the one.
I don't think the Lord's gonna honor.
So because you're an elder, the Lord honors yours, but not mine.
Hey, listen. If the Jordans fit,
I just can't. So
Time
when
up.
you in your prayer time, you know, when you be laying prostrate in the man cave and have that glow on you, like do it for her too, Lord. Can you put that in for me then?
You know what? You know what? That's a good point because I
Cause you
when
play
I do
right,
pray
right.
for you
Cause just say you playing, cause you be saying
because
I prayed for you today, and
I
then I'm
do.
like, baby, it was a good day.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't just scream it out. I go. I be real mature and
I'm
wise
as the
about
weaker
yours
vessel. You should.
because I like Lord. You know how she is. Tread lightly with her. You know, like she want to be blessed, but she want to be blessed real fast. Like blessed. Oh my God.
I
Oh my
do.
God. Oh my
Everything
God.
happens fast anyway. We'll talk about that later when we get to this. Is you think? Okay, come on.
Who knows?
Let's talk about these relationships. You put the question out. What do people say?
Yeah.
Let's hear from the people.
No, you got to hear from us first, baby.
Oh, I thought we was talking. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You just don't be
So
listening like most of the time.
what keeps a relationship going in the right and positive direction?
You want to read like a experience answer?
You're in our lane.
A relationship or our relationship?
It can be A because I am Antoine. Start with A. But no, it can be for real though.
It's
For real.
corny like corny 20. Anyway,
Seriously, it can be our relationship or it can be like just a
well, I'll
relationship.
just say this. So I'll say this for me, and this is kind of in general. It started with us, but then it kind of spills over.
Oh,
Oh,
it started with us, so they spill over to other people,
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
Right.
it shouldn't start. If it started with us, it should be like ending with us. It shouldn't be you speaking on other people, like you know what I'm talking about.
I don't. I was answering because you asked me, but I obviously need to figure out what you want me to say, so I'm gonna listen, so I can answer the question the way you want me to answer it.
See, the other people like the past, that was in the past, so they should come first. Then you can go into the Antoine and Tiffany.
Got it.
Don't go to Antoine and Tiffany, then go to the old stragglers you had, the old rinky-dinks you had, the old good for nothings you had.
Good for nothings. So you good for some. So you ready?
I'm good for something.
Okay,
I
good.
threw 2 kids inside you.
I just think that in our lane podcast was we get so far off.
You right. You right. I'm sorry.
Like, what-
I'm sorry.
So do you want me to answer the
You
question
right. Go
or
ahead.
did?
Boom. Hit it. Go.
All right. As I was already saying, I'm gonna continue to say because it's my question, my answer. That started with us and spilled over to other relationships because people always get so hung up on romantic relationships. There's more than one type of relationship. You got parents, you got siblings, you
Oh,
got.
okay. I thought you
If
talking
you, I
about.
know what you thought, but you
Go
didn't
ahead.
let me talk.
You right. My
I'm
bad.
normally the one cutting off with the
You.
talking, but you could. I'm honest. I'm
Oh, just
honest. I'm honest. No,
did
no, no,
did
no.
it.
I
Did
don't want to do
it.
it. I don't wanna- No, I'm not doing it. Come on, so I can say what I gotta say. Okay, look. So when I really realized, like, you want a lot for people, and you should, like, you should have your expectations for real. Okay, but then I was like, well, people really can't give you what they don't have, and we brought like there was a time that we were discussing earlier. You had mentioned, me being like your mom or whatever, or not being like your mom. Anybody in any relationship, being like anybody you've patterned after, that's something that you kind of have to watch, engage, because that's your experience that you're bringing to the table. So, but you also got to be open to learning new things. That's how we get to what you started when opening up the a show tonight with us learning to do our relationship our way. So people can't give you what they don't have. You've seen what you've seen, and you bring that, and you have to learn new. People always say, "Well, he changed or she changed," as they should. I'm not understanding why the change is like always associated with a negative connotation. No, we should change. We should grow and change and become better. So
Yeah.
I don't want you to be almost 14 years. I don't want you to be the same Antoine from year 3 or year 8 even. Like we should be growing and progressing. So people can't give you what they don't have. And when you learn to do that, think of these things a little bit more grace to people, and it gives a little bit more just openness to receive. But just like I'm open to receive people and their differences, then I think in relationships, both parties have to be able to do that.